Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we're almost where we were at the end of last episode. I actually had to start this one over. I think I got everything, like all the artifacts, 3 in the first part, and then 2 that I could shoot through that, I don't know, force field, glass, whatever, that we're now trying to open, or about to.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander.
Right, we've seen this
What about
before.
the North?
Also, there were a lot more of those data pads that
Diving,
could
man.
actually read for
long as
extra
the seawater
information
hasn't
on some of the
corroded,
crew
it should be
members
good
of
to
this
go.
ship.
Well, that's what we
And I'm sure none of those, or most of those, were not
Find somewhere to plug that in.
could not be read at all. I mean, I read like 1 or 2 previously on video, and the rest of them just weren't interactable. But they were now, so I don't know. I didn't deem that quite important enough to go back and re-record that, but it's weird how that, or yeah, I have no idea what broke there. Anyway, we got this. Well, I got the Hydra launcher here. Not sure it's really going to be of much use, since there aren't really any large groups of enemies. But right. So I did this once before. I had to restart, which is why I had to restart the entire episode. I mean, it went pretty quickly.
Grab another cell, Commander. We'll
Oh, I
hold
can't
them
go
off.
over here. Oh, there's a brute. Okay. I guess I can probably use this thing against him. Whatever. Right. Okay, and I think I hit everything? Okay, good. I thought maybe all the rockets just hit the husk in front of me. Okay, yeah. So anyway, the way this works is you get your refill with Cortez, and then you just go to either of these, I think. Last time I did use both, just in case. Okay, that gives you.
Got another cell here.
I don't know. Last time I was, I thought I took my time a lot. I mean, still trying to figure out how things worked and all that, and I still only had to go 3 rounds. And I was, you know, thinking, or oh, it is enough. Weird. So the first one that I ever used gave me like okay, I somehow dodged. Gave like 36% charge, but it went. Obviously, I still noticed it going down. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Please just get dodge here. I ended up losing health anyway. That sucks. It doesn't matter, but it sucks. I also don't really need to concern myself with these enemies at all, because we're going to hop into this Triton. And yeah, ED's down. Doesn't really matter. Right, there's some salvaged technology here. Anyway, I feel like I've started like 5 trains of thoughts at this point and finished not a single one. So yeah, I was convinced that casually, playing casually, you know, I would probably. I don't know where that rocket went. It did not go straight for the enemy I aimed at. There we go. Shoot it. Thank you. Okay, nice. Thankfully, even though it says, "Oh wait, I'm an idiot." You know what? I am an idiot. Okay. I completely misread that last time. And there's another train of thought that I didn't finish. So, yeah, I totally thought RT was a melee attack. I did not see the B for melee somehow, I don't know. And I thought this was actually this thing I'm doing here was actually a melee attack, which it's not, obviously. I was complaining about the slow ranged attack, which is this missile that can only be fired like once every 10 seconds or so.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I
Right.
should check it over.
Although I actually took no damage whatsoever this time around. I was at like half health the first time around. Okay. Alright, also, the mech can climb across things like that little obstacle there, but it takes forever, so it's definitely faster and less aggravating to just walk. Okay. Except this thing is super clunky, so yeah. Anyway, right, so to finish that one train of thought,
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there. I'll
I
do
was
a
convinced
system
that I
check.
have to go
Whoa. Hey,
for,
Commander.
you know,
are you
4
really serious about
charges, which each of them giving
Come too far to
each of
stop
them
now.
giving
The
slightly
way home
over
is through Leviathan.
30%, and
Okay, SEALs,
energy
check
starting
out.
to decay.
Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems
I
are a
thought
go.
that, you know, you'd
Just
probably
ready as I can make it.
you could probably do it with only 3 charges. Yes, I'm right.
Let's go.
If you
Take care
speed
down
ran
there,
the whole
Commander.
thing, but I don't know. They must give
Closing
either random
hatch.
or increasing amounts of charge, or I don't know. Either way, I obviously did it
Engaging
easily with
systems.
only 3 charges
Ready.
both times now.
Testing comm link.
I read you.
Okay.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, this is how far I saw it, so I saw the beginning of this, but I'm not sure what happens next.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far.
Yeah, I mean, it
Getting some comm air here or something.
didn't take any
Copy
damage
that.
this time around. Copy what? Can you even hear that? I mean, without subtitles, I sure wouldn't be able
Cortez?
to make out anything.
Cortez.
Yeah. Also, things are probably getting pretty dark. Not sure how deep this is. Well, it doesn't look all that dark. And I'm pretty sure his tiny little light there, well, so much for that, wasn't doing a whole lot. Oh, okay. Bioluminescence, of course. Of course. If only the real ocean, or I mean, I guess this is a real ocean, just not Earth Ocean. So if only Earth Ocean worked like that, with everything just providing their own light, even at, I mean, yeah, how deep are we? Okay, probe.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent.
Oh,
Can't see much from here.
Oh, over 3 kilometers.
is
Yeah.
Holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
I mean, that's good. Okay, we also have these little flares. Not that we really need them, because it's obviously bright enough. That looks like another ship of some kind that has crashed there. We got these glowing jellyfish. We got, I don't know. It's just really bright down here. Much more so than it has any right to be. Okay. I can't seem to do anything at all. Oh, I can't. What was that? Press the button and... Oh, that's my melee attack? Weird. It seems to make me go up a
Scanner
little bit
indicates the
forward
probe
and
is
then
below
a
my
tiny
position.
little bit to the left and then down
Looking
again.
for a way down.
Okay, that whole sequence of movements is just from pressing B. Not quite sure what the point is. Okay. Seems like we're going down. I mean, this is pretty, don't get me wrong, but gameplay-wise, it's
Shutting down
not
all
very
non-critical
exciting.
systems to
So I guess
preserve
I'm going
remaining
to
power. Not sure how
probably-
much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
well, we'll have to worry about that sometime. Also, all these flares are going off automatically.
Getting
so,
some
yeah,
strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
strange readings, you say. Well, yeah, well, as I said, it's pretty. It's definitely not what I expected to ever do in a Mass Effect game, so kudos for that. But gameplay-wise, it's less than exciting, for sure. Okay.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Good thing it's below me because I have no way to go up at all. Oh, Okay, yeah, that looks safe. What the hell? Why is that so bright? What is that? Is that a giant artifact? Well, we're headed towards it. No way to turn back now.
Can't say anything just yet.
Well, I mean, Huh. And it just... What? That's the first light source that gets less bright the closer you get to it. Yeah, it's just rock.
Found the probe.
No bright light
Seems
whatsoever.
intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Hi, probe. Can I go down here? Oh, wait, can I? No, okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Is Leviathan just very shiny?
What is that?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing. Just some air bubbles. A stag beetle? Yeah, that's what it's gotta be. Just a giant beetle. Some kind of sea creature. Or maybe it's an organic reaper? I don't know, is it as big as a reaper is? It looks like one, just organic.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
True enough.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
Yeah, not just yours.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
What a twist.
Then what are you?
Something more.
So the Reapers are just... were just created in the image of Leviathan? Or... I guess there must be more.
Mind belongs to me.
Or must have been at one point.
Breathe.
Is that Anne? Ah, yes.
Dan.
Oh, good to see a
What's
friendly
happening?
face down here.
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
Don't you already know everything you need to know about me? Also, Anne, you really should have that thing with your voice looked at sometime.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us
Well, I
stop
mean,
it.
there is a
No
war.
one have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign. The fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat.
Yeah, I mean,
And
they should.
I must understand why.
Isn't it obvious? Because I'm fighting back with some amount of success, killing many of them.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
Okay, wow. Big info drop right there. So let me try to recapitulate. So these apparently oceanic creatures, they always had mind control powers, right? So they had other people, other species do their bidding, do their menial work. I guess they're also not very well suited for, I don't know, creating small machinery and technology. So anyway, so they had others work for them as their slaves, but they also cared for them. So they weren't, or at least they didn't see themselves as cruel masters. They also cared for the well-being of their subjects. So I guess that's noble enough. But the organics, or the lesser species, still did what they are wont to do and destroyed each other, and you know, all that stuff. That seems inevitable with any kind of civilization. So they tried to stop that, and in order to do that, they decided to build some kind of giant computer, AI, whatever, which inevitably, predictably turned against their creators and everything else. And they built the first Reaper Harbinger in the image of the Leviathans, or whatever. And ever since then, they have been harvesting. Okay, let's find out
Built that machine despite
why.
what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Yeah, congratulations. It did lead to your own, I don't know, maybe not extinction, apparently not extinction, but at least your own being hunted as well. That couldn't have been the idea from the start. So to say there was no mistake seems like self-delusion.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a reaper, perfect in its design, each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image.
Yeah, congratulations.
Each reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
Wait, so when he says each harvest gives birth to a reaper, does he mean the harvest of a species, of a planet, or one entire cycle worth of harvests creates one new reaper? Because in that case, could that even be possible with one cycle every like 50,000 years, and we have 10,000 or tens of thousands of reapers? That doesn't add up, right? It couldn't have been going on for that long. I mean, I'm not really doing the math here, but that must be at least millions of years. 10,000 times 50,000. Like, it couldn't have been going on for that long, right? Because there's a limit to how early the first complex life could have evolved in the universe, right? Given its age and all that. I don't know. Maybe it's possible that it could have been going on for millions of years, maybe even a billion years. Anyway, maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be taken super literally either.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life.
Oh yeah, obviously.
That purpose is not being fulfilled.
To preserve, you have to
Directed the
eradicate.
to create the mass
It's logical.
to speed the time between cycles to greatest efficiency.
Yeah,
The
thanks for that.
galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Yeah, that, or until I succeed and put an end to it, right? So wait, they're just the entire galaxy an experiment? I mean, that's as fascinating as that sounds, but they're wiping out civilization, galactic civilization, over and over, trying to perfect their, I don't know, to perfect what? Trying to find out how to best preserve life. So if at one point they deem they have collected enough information, they will stop doing those cycles and then just have everyone live peacefully ever after. What? I don't know.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
Fragments of what, though?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world.
Okay.
Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
That seems convenient, except for the fact that you still rely on someone to distribute them across the galaxy for you to be able to see faraway things. Okay, well.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Okay, so you don't actually know why this intelligence is doing what it's doing currently.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The what now?
We have
That is a
watched
human
its
name.
construction before.
Oh.
It has never been completed.
I guess he reads my mind and knows what I'm talking about.
Still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No,
No.
it won't?
You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will
I mean, we
survive.
can't know that for sure. Maybe there were shepherds before,
There was a servant
and maybe they all
of our
failed.
means. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
Has it? I mean, why are they staying so passive? Why do they... If they see that Shepard is different and special, why do they still insist that it's doomed to fail?
You're responsible for this. Every race that's ever been destroyed is because of you.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And now
They started
the
it
Reapers
all.
will destroy you,
Maybe
too.
with good intentions.
Unless you start fighting. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this, once and for all.
And just like that, one very short, angry speech from Shepard, and this, oh, hi there, this race of ancient beings, older than the Reapers, literally, are convinced that they've been wrong this whole time.
Your confidence is singular.
Okay.
I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but
But not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And
Sure.
the Reapers Reapers who trespass
So long
on
as
this world
your survival
will
also guarantees
desire
our survival.
power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Alright. I mean, not that Reapers really have all that much blood, but I guess that is supposed to be taken figuratively. Okay, and now, as for our ascent back to the surface. Oh, okay, good. I mean, over 3 kilometers deep? Still pretty deep. Let's hope this thruster does not just give up its ghost halfway there. Maybe we should have attached some kind of cable. Yeah, maybe you should try a weapon with a bit more of a punch. Okay, here we are. Can we maybe use the last of our strength to fire one last rocket into those brutes? That would be helpful? No? Okay, cool. Yeah, a little help here, maybe? Okay. That works. Huh, nice. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how that works. Do these even have organic brains? I mean, sure, these Reaper
back. How we doing, Cortez?
creatures
We're good to
are
go.
based on
I don't know
organic
what the
life,
commander did, but the pulse is offline.
but aren't they really more like robots or cyborgs? I don't know. Maybe there is enough organic about them to be controlled by a Leviathan. I mean, obviously there is. It just not sure if it really makes much sense. I mean, there's probably some explanation there.
David,
There
we
usually
got a
is.
Reaper inbound.
Okay. Now the Leviathan can show what it's capable of. Would be the perfect opportunity. Yeah, just about now. Anytime now, please. Okay. Huh. Well, he just fell into the water. I assume it's not waterproof.
Commander, snap out of it. He's freezing.
Oh, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. Everything's okay. Just a little
You okay?
nosebleed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back.
You sure are.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good.
The real one this time?
Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it.
Don't worry about it.
We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
Well... Yeah, I mean, we really have no way of knowing what's going to come of this.
I don't know. But we proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war, just like us.
Sounds like
I
an
mean, it is
amazing
now.
story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepherd up.
Huh, and that's that.
Commander, I finished reading your
No,
report.
almost.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our
For
people
sure.
will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I'm not sure if this is...
Hack it out.
if it was necessary. I mean, our asset overview here says that we have had the maximum available military strength for some time now, but I'll definitely take it. Let's see here. War is it Dr. Ann Bryson, Leviathan Enthrallment Team. Okay. That doesn't sound fishy at all. No pun intended, you know, because they're sea creatures and all that. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, crap. It doesn't highlight what's new anymore. Oh no, I shouldn't have interacted with this. Oh boy. Elgor Flotilla, I think, is new. Right, I haven't looked at these assets in a while, so everything we picked up recently should be new here. The Elgor Flotilla possesses a few cruisers and carriers, but its real value is troop transport because of their shape. The Elgor carry shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. VI-run systems handle reloading, targeting, and ammunition selection. It is not unusual to see a troop of Elgor soldiers toting rocket launchers, chain guns, and other intimidating weapons on their backs as if they weigh nothing at all. Spectre unit. Anar and drill forces? No, we've seen this before. Batarian fleet, Citadel Defense Force, Governor Grotham Pasnus. The governor of the Batarian colony Kamala was outspoken in the early hours of the Reaper assault, blaming the Alliance for the destruction of Batarian convoys that were in fact destroyed by the Reapers. Now liberated from his world, the governor has undergone a dramatic conversion. His daily extranet videos rally his former conservative, xenophobic subjects to embrace the Citadel species as brothers and sisters in arms. Unlike many Batarian politicians, he also avoids micromanaging military affairs, content with inspirational tasks and the logistical nightmare of providing urgently needed relief to Batarian refugees. Okay. Oh, the Void Devils fighter wing. Yeah, we picked that up somewhat recently, I think. The Void Devils are a recent military creation consisting of Vorcha fighter pilots trained by human and Turian mentors. Though uniformly young by other species standards, the Devils have laser-like focus on the task of taking out enemy ships. Courageous in the extreme, they are also notably disciplined for Vorcha. Well, not really disciplined, but disciplined for Vorcha. During the invasion of their homeworld, the Devils fought hard, but ultimately obeyed the order to retreat while the wing was still intact, leaving them alive but burning for revenge. Okay. Oh, nice picture there. Vorcha Labor Team. These socialized Vorcha were a maintenance and calibration crew on a small scientific outpost orbiting Tyrix. Such skilled labor is rare among Vorcha, but not unheard of, since Vorcha trained by other species for precision tasks develop finely tuned nerves and senses. Additionally, this crew can heal cellular damage caused by radiation exposure, which is useful since the Crucible is being built where no planet's magnetosphere protects it and extravehicular activity on its hull is often required. Okay, liquid assets. Have we seen this before? The war can be fought without a bankroll, and the corporate mavens of Ilium know it. Having escaped the invasion, a so-called Gang of Five is leveraging their staggering financial power to acquire the best talent and materials for the Prothean device. They are doing so in necessary ignorance, believing they are hiring and acquiring parts for a new kind of fusion plant, as the device's existence is a tightly guarded secret. I mean, don't they wonder just how huge this fusion plant is? I mean, Crucible must require just so much more material than any fusion plant ever could. I don't know. Leviathan Enthrallment Team. A mixed species team of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. Okay. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. That sounds pretty awesome. The team's major limiting factors are the small number of artifacts, and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon, for fear the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. For fear of the Reaper? Okay. Right, limited number of artifacts. Where do those things even come from? I don't think we know at all. Huh. Right, Omega, Petrovsky, we must have seen that one before. I feel like most of these were highlighted, or most of the other categories were highlighted as well initially. But I don't know. I mean, new things get added to the bottom of the list, I think. But if they're... Oh yeah, okay. Dr. Ann Bryson for sure. Synth climate heat sinks. Well, let's read the ones I know for sure are new. Dr. Ann Bryson has survived her ordeal with Leviathan's artifact and retains most of her mental faculties. Most. So was there some damage? And I hope not. Her research into paleotechnology could be useful in understanding the Prothean device and the laws of high-energy physics that the Reapers seem to ignore. Okay. Sorry. Husk neural map. I think this is new. The biologists on Chelkos have made a quick study of the brain structures of husks and other Reaper creatures, isolating the parts of the brain responsible for interpreting sensory data. Their conclusions contrast the various strengths and weaknesses of Reaper ground forces when it comes to sight, smell, hearing, and so forth. This data could be extremely useful for soldiers or citizens trying to escape and evade Reapers on occupied planets. Huh. So I guess they do have some kind of brain. But is it really an organic brain in a mostly cybernetic body? I guess maybe. That would explain how they can be mind controlled. Sorry, engineers. No, I think we've seen this before. Crucible? Radiation shielding sheath. Jovian dissertation. The scientific data draws conclusions about the gas giant Isali's exceptionally powerful magnetic field, which has complex interactions with those of its moons. The mathematics used to model this complexity can provide new insight into the math of the Prothean device. A brief glance at the data hints at some kind of energetic pulse that might pass through the magnetosphere of a planet unimpeded, but any details are best derived by high-energy physicists. Okay. Dark energy dissertation. Published years ago by Dr. Konrad Werner. Oh no, wait. We must have read this one. Yeah, probably. Radiation shielding sheath. The Prothean device is being built in space where its inner workings may be vulnerable to cosmic radiation from nearby stars. While the construction plan has taken standard risks into account, a sudden turn in space weather could pierce the basic shielding and irradiate the device and crew. Superior radiation shielding used by the orbital stations near the gas giant Sinius would provide a low-cost way to keep the device safe against all but the most unusual energetic emissions. Okay, cool. Next Cerberus. No. I mean, why would there be anything new here? Or here? Or here? Or here? Yeah, I don't know. I hope I didn't miss too much. I probably missed a few things here and there, but... You know, it's all just basically information that we've had before, just in a more concentrated form. You guys are done? New messages. Okay.
Commander?
Or anything from you. Well. Oops. Still checking. I don't know why. Just maybe because I don't trust the game 100%. But at least my team members should have some input, right?
Commander?
You don't. Okay, didn't get stuck for some reason.
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
Pretty long-term.
How's the ship holding up, Edie?
The envelope of mass-free space we create when we travel at FTL limits any impact of microcollisions with ambient dust. Nevertheless, some ablation does occur at subluminal speeds. Normandy will need maintenance before the year is out.
If we live that long, I will totally spring for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the least of our troubles right now.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey, and bye. Okay. That was not a whole lot. I was kind of expecting more, you know, now that the DLC is over. Right. Last time I didn't check here, but there is obviously one very important thing. Right there. Okay. Hamster, you doing well? Okay, well enough, I guess. We don't have any new equipment, I don't think. So let's move on. Guess I could check if everything looks normal from here. Normal so far. Okay. Everyone seems to be in their usual locations. So hey, Caden.
Nice to have everyone back on dry land, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, whenever we discover something amazing like that, I wonder what else might be out there. Or even right under our noses.
I definitely understand what you mean here. I get that feeling a lot.
Hey, Shepard.
Wait, so, okay. No one else should be back there, according to the map.
Please, enjoy your day.
I'll try to, thanks.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien.
I mean, I've talked to a few Reapers before.
Reapers. It's good to see you.
Nope.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From Sovereign to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time. But at least we're starting to see the big picture.
Yeah,
Never really
for
thought
what
we'd
it's
get
worth.
any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger.
It's true. It's also, I mean, as I kind of said before, it's nice to know the origins of the Reapers and all that. All those extra pieces of the entire history of
Hello, Commander.
the entire story. But it doesn't really have much of a bearing on our immediate war against the Reapers, except for the fact that the Leviathans are now helping us.
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from.
Okay, I had some real-life distraction going on there. I'm afraid I kind of missed what Javik said.
Many are asking what I eat. They will never know. It is harder to be poisoned that way. Is it true
Okay.
you keep fish in your cabin, Commander?
Completely unrelated trains of thought there, I assume.
The crew seems to enjoy staring at me.
Yeah, I mean, I do, as you can probably tell.
Commander. Commander.
Yeah, just staring at you a little. And worrying about my fish. Remind me that I never invite you to my cabin.
So, no regrets over fighting the Reapers on a human ship?
Hey, the Normandy's design was part Turian, remember?
You know what I mean.
No, somebody has to keep you from giving all the Dextros a bad name.
That's right. I remember you chastising me on behalf of my species for losing our homeworld to the Geth.
I never said that.
Would you like me to send you an audio recording?
No, I hate listening to recordings of myself. My voice never comes out right. Listen, about what I said.
Forget it.
No, I was wrong. I was young and I was wrong about your people.
I guess losing Palavin put things in perspective.
Yeah, you could say that. How about you? You ever mind serving on an all-human ship?
Somebody has to stick around to keep you in line.
What? No reply to that, Garrus?
I thought I'd lost you down there.
Don't
do
worry.
that again. Not even to forge an alliance with a damned Reaper killer. You're worth more than that.
Am I, though? Am I really? Is anyone?
Talk to you later.
Okay, hopefully. If I don't kill myself.
Nothing to report, Commander.
All good, Commander.
Commander?
Alright. Carry on.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure,
Yeah.
no problem.
So far, I've always survived somehow.
Sir.
I don't see why that should change anytime soon.
Good dog.
Very good dog. The best dog. The best dog we have on board. I can say that with absolute certainty.
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully she will make it through this all unharmed. Like, well, hopefully everyone is, but we all
Do you
know
hear
that's
that
not
hum?
going to be the case.
Is that just me?
Yeah. Alright, was there... Right, I wanted to give the... what was it called? Also, what is this? I still don't even know if this is a... It's probably an assault rifle. It's kind of boring though. But what... Okay, the radar. Yeah, also doesn't look super interesting. But I don't know. I did find it during the Leviathan DLC though, right? So that makes me think that's maybe good, maybe worth upgrading. I mean, I'm just collecting credits at this point. So I might as well. So next time I take James with me on a mission, I can give him that, just for some variety. Well. Now, okay, texture is loading very slowly. We are definitely done exploring. Wait, where's the mass relay? Isn't that... Wait. Doesn't it normally say on the map? Like Skepsis, and shouldn't it say mass relay under there? Am I crazy? Well, anyway, this is fully explored. Yeah, it should be everything else. So the only thing left to do right now is, well, apart from the remaining DLC, is to go talk to the counselor here. I guess I might as well do that. The only alternative really is to end this episode early, cut it a bit short, so we can start the next big thing.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy.
On its own
Do you
episode.
need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
But I guess
Yes,
I might as well.
Commander.
I've done that a couple times before, just, you know, started a mission as a sneak peek.
Camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages...
I can always take can also take a look at the Spectre Requisition Office. Well, also, didn't we pick up things? Whoops. No. Secondary? Oh. Ooh, the Darkness Breach, Leviathan Secrets. Non-Council Races Leviathan. Oh, okay. Sure. Essentially, nothing was known of the aquatic species dubbed Leviathans before Commander Shepard's report to Task Force Aurora. No record of their species' true name exists. No ruins are attributed to their civilization. And no influence on other races has been recorded. Huh. I mean, I guess... Well, I mean, they have been somewhat active this whole time, right? Even though they were in hiding from the Reapers. They've been acting from the shadows. So it kind of makes sense that no records would exist, but as for no ruins of their civilization, that kind of makes sense because they they don't really build cities, probably. I mean, their thrall species probably did, but we wouldn't know that they were their thralls in the first place, right? If they've been very careful about hiding any traces of their own existence. Anyway. The task force can only conjecture based on the limited information provided by Shepard. That makes it sound like as if I had only given out limited information, but I mean, the truth is, I don't know any more than that. Their current world is unlikely their homeworld. It is surmised that the Leviathans mastered technology and spaceflight despite their immense size and aquatic nature. Their ability to communicate with and mentally dominate land-based sapiens would have been a necessary step, and so whatever homeworld the Leviathans hailed from would have included a thrall species whose civilization served their purposes. Presumably, their bodies can withstand both the extreme pressure of the depths and the lesser pressure of the coastal area, where they might come into contact with these thralls. Okay. Transporting a creature of the size of the Leviathan into space would have been a significant engineering challenge. It is likely they used ESO for ease of travel, as the Hanner do, and employed cybernetic filtration to breathe air as well as oxygenated water. It is unknown if the Leviathans have modified themselves with the equivalent of a biotic amplifier, but it seems probable. The faster-than-light communication of their pulses would require precise control previously unknown to modern science. One can only guess at the innovations of these species, and the Leviathans are volunteering no such information. Because of course they wouldn't be. Okay, right. I thought I might have picked up some things via scanning that I might have to deliver somewhere, but I guess not. I guess everything I found was just immediately added to our assets. Okay, we got nothing new to buy here. Well then, let's go talk to the ambassador or the consular. And see what happens next. Oh, or
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only.
what exactly is going
Commander
on here?
Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst.
Right.
Do you know
I kind of forgot about that.
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst.
Okay.
The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
Yeah, why the secrecy?
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Yeah, and
Which
more
is
than
why
that.
I'm bringing this to you.
Oh, I mean, sure, thanks. It's not like I would have had time to look after it, or to look into this, if you had given me the information any sooner, so...
I appreciate the help.
I'm not going to complain.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Thanks. I'll take any help I can get, even if it's a goddess. Okay. So that's the next priority mission, Thessia. Huh. I mean, have we ever been to a proper Asari world? I guess Ilium is an Asari planet, right? Primarily, or although I don't know. It's kind of a multi-species world, but a purely Asari planet? I'm not sure. Right. The Asari, growing desperate as the Reapers attack their systems, have revealed an artifact that may hold the key to finding the catalyst. Meet a scientific team at the temple on a temple on Thessia and investigate the artifact for clues. Right. Plans on locations. Thessia, presumably? Yes.
The Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an EZO-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and EZO-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
Okay. Alright, squad. Oh, we did get some extra points. Level 59. Right, we just upgrade this for no real reason. And yeah, that is that. Okay, I feel like there was something I wanted to do or check. Commander Bailey, Jacob. I mean, I don't know if just talking to the counselor here would have unlocked anything new. Maybe I'm gonna return to Normandy real quick and take a look at the galaxy map to see if new optional locations have also popped up.
Now arriving at docking bay D20.
We certainly don't have any open side quests right now, and the map didn't display any NPCs that aren't crew members. Well, so. Well, okay, the only thing flashing is obviously this, which is already completely or still completely explored. Huh. So unless any more new clusters have popped up that aren't marked at all, I don't think so. I mean, there are so many at this point that I can't say for sure at a glance if one or two new have appeared somewhere, but it doesn't seem like it. Most are already, and most are also marked as fully explored, so that helps. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that Thessia is the only place we can go at this point. So, I mean, that, if nothing else, that makes the decision pretty easy as to where to head next. And I guess that's exactly what we're going to do. But for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.